See how it sounds? You say unrealistic, but due to a lack of a use of a condom, my man, you just became a statistic. See how it sounds? Goes your self-respect. Shitty, because the beatings last longer than sex. See how it sounds when he dogs you out after you was like nice enough to let him up in you? You stayed bad with 4 kids and 3 dads. By 3 dads, at least you're doing better than Brenda. She threw her baby in the trash heap, remember? See how it sounds when we call each other niggas? See how it sounds when we pow, pow, pow on each other with their triggers? See how it sounds when the phone doesn't ring after your interview? And you have nerve to say, they don't recognize my credentials. Credentials? Could it be that you lack potential and have crap for credentials? See how it sounds when you act so simple? It's the fact that you hold yourself back when you act so whack and relax your mentals. See how it sounds? You say far-fetched, yet you sitting around waiting and wondering what's next, sucking your teeth and rolling your neck. She, because the postman is late with a check. See how it sounds when your kids ask why their grandmama is their mama? Sounds to me, it looks like some drama. See how it sounds, not so pleasing to the ears. Day after day have you tasted your tears. Day after day been afraid of your fears. Day after day spent wasting the years. Day after day you fake like you hear. Can you see now how it sounds? KRS once said a little unrational. I say way too impractical. Sound check. The song on the coffee shop radio moans, if you're lost you can look and you will find me, time after time. The coffee shop, which is every coffee shop with lonely riders filling seats and cups with overburdened souls and distant pains, confusing love. But there's never enough time, but time after time, because it's easier to rest on pedestals, never sorting out my shit. I see to unravel and solve these mysteries of life, to finally to be able to escape the suffocating encasing in mind. This coffee shop, which is every coffee shop in every city with flashing neons and a cop. This next one, thank you. It's called White Collar Pimps and Universal Hustlers. Often in society, one's position is dependent upon their level of ambition, so it's a must that I mention the fact that we need to be alert to the evil people that lurk and avoid the clutches of the underhanded, greedy hands, unseen. Pay close attention to the man working behind the curtain, pulling strings, manipulating industries that lead to the mass consumption, mass production, mass consumption, constantly flooding our world with things they think we need to function. New and improved, state-of-the-art, new technology. By the time it passes the point of purchase, it's already obsolete. Trinkets turn into trash overnight instantly, so make sure that you read the fine print on the back of your return policy. My God, it seems as if greed is a disease, a malicious malady whose colleague must be the TV, high-tachi, high-definition plasma screen injecting me and infecting me with images of items they think I need? Or should I say images of items they believe we can't live without? By any means necessary. When I scream, it means it's necessary. So listen when I shout, cause see, I see visions of women, cash, cars, clothes, and gold chain. They do the river dance throughout my brain, disturbing my Tempur-Pedic slumber. And it makes me wonder what this world has come to. Hey, y'all, I'm telling you, I need something real to run to. 3 easy payments, 1995. We'll never be able to provide me with peace. Unwanted solicitations to wheel and deal must cease. Because you see, all my wheels have flat tires and I ain't got no fix-a-flat. And all my deals have all expired. I lost the contracts, ain't getting them back. And I would be a bold-faced liar if I said it wasn't hard to get hired with 2 felony priors. And at the age 36, they'll be ashamed to aspire to move on up to the drive-thru from the fryer. Come on, man. No way, no how. But the truth is, I'd rather be working flipping burgers, serving you fries and dead cows than ever killing the name of oil like George and his pals. This next one is called, I was listening to this song. It was by Paul Hardcastle. It was called 19. And it was pretty much like I think it was like a Vietnam protest song or whatever. And it kind of inspired this song right here. I mean, this poem right here. It's called In a Perfect World. In a perfect world, there'll be no more genocide, drive-bys or homicides. Never will we pick up the paper and read that a person under 19 has died, nor will we find that any man, woman, or child has been left behind. In a perfect world, our children and our elderly and our society will be considered the most important. No wicked inventions such as lynchings and abortions. No extortion. The innocent will never go to prison because there will finally be justice and equality in these crooked-ass courts. And of this American pie, everyone will have a fat-ass portion. And if you wanted to get high, we have an endless supply of 100% pure, all-natural dopamine and endorphins. Everyone with their own personal stash of serotonin. Land of milk and honey overflowing. In a perfect world, you see, love would reign supreme, and with each other, with each and every encounter, we will constantly be growing. In a perfect world, there'll be no more greed or chaos, no need for a redeemer to save us. In a perfect world, everyone will have health coverage, from the seniors down to the babies, no matter what the cost. In a perfect world, there would have never been slavery or the Holocaust. I guess what I'm trying to say is in a perfect world, everything would be okay. And you know what? We probably still have Dr. King, Tupac, Big Papa, and JFK. This next I'm going to recite. It's kind of, I don't know. It kind of means a lot to me because, like, I'm a big fan of art. My favorite type of art is, some people call it graffiti. I choose to call it aerosol art. Yeah, I never heard it called that before, have I? Aerosol art. I like that, aerosol art. And and I mean, just like, you know, because I really can't draw too good or anything like that. So just imagine these cats doing this stuff with, you know, spray cans and stuff. So I wrote pretty much a piece, an ode to them. And before I take off, it's one of the elements, you know, it's, you know, hip hop is a culture and it's made of elements. And this is one of the elements, which is graffiti, aerosol art, and I don't know, I just think it's pretty amazing, especially how when you go past the bridge and you like, damn, how did that man get his ass up there? You know what I mean, the art is one thing, but just how that joker got up there did that. You know what I'm saying? So, I like to get stopped by trains because I'll sit there and I'll just look at that art all day and it's just, I don't know, it's just so, it's called Powerless Over Pain. I started off scribbling dirty words on bathroom stalls. Then as I grew tall, my style evolved. Now I master pieces on inner city walls. I'm all city, baby. Give you a tour if you don't believe me. Show you how I feed the needy. Suburban boys to the ghetto girls with my graffiti. I'm your friendly neighborhood urban artist who knows no boundaries. Because I've been known to get down in the surrounding counties, but I had to chill for a minute because they damn near found me. They claim they got my prints off some cans due to the fact that I refuse to wrap my hands in latex proudly. You see, I'm on a mission shaking cans like campaign politicians who be shaking hands along the way making fans just to bring it, many nights risking my safety, man. You see, as I twist my hat back, I let my ghetto blaster blast out the sounds of boom, boom, cap, boom, cap, boom, bap. And without delay, I dig into my backpack and snatch out a plastic sandwich sack stuffed with fat caps. I get busy. I get kind of dizzy. Off the fumes alone, I stay high till dawn. It's so late, I can no longer fight back the yawns. Been out here for hours, man, where has the time gone? But I guess my only thing my mind has been on is gripping this can of Krylon. And I can't wait for daybreak, because I know what everyone's eyes will be on. Now as I begin to clean up, I realize I could use a new backpack, because in this one I can only get 10 cans to fit. Me and my team are such fiends that at times I can't stand it as I leave my residence, thinking how could everything in this world be my canvas? Many mornings are spent in the position praying mantis, but I'll be the first to admit, I ain't no saint. I'll also be the first to tell you that I'm powerless over pain. I'm powerless over pain. You see, the first step of Graffitist Anonymous says we were powerless over pain in our lives we could no longer manage. I begin to think about all this damn money I spent and all these people's properties I've done damage. But in my mind, I quickly justify by stating that I am creating beauty. Hip-hop is a way of life, my culture, and, you know, this is my duty. But the other night, my homeboy's belt broke and 20 feet to the hard concrete he fell. And because my dumb ass refuses to wear a mask, I've almost lost all my sense of smell. Lost some brain cells as well, can't you tell? And to make matters worse, I got the anti-graffiti network on my trail. The last thing I need is those suckers on my tail. I don't care about passing go or collecting $200, I just don't want to go back to jail. Man, ever since I watched Wild Style as a preteen, this scene has been my dream. Don't go chasing rainbows, just look at my fingertips, yo. They never come clean, perpetually stained with sensational yellows, brilliant blues, and glorious greens. Although I know I'm a fiend, I just don't understand. You see, I just don't understand how a simple substance in the can can have so much power over a man. But I can't stop now. What about my fans? Because you see, they need to see me write this graffiti. You know, just the other day I heard a shorty say he wishes he could beat me. You see, he's been coming around the way since he was knee tall. Now he thinks he's too cool for school or even to use the free walls. You see, he said he's so fond of my act, so how do I respond to that? Should I lie? Or should I take him on a ride and show him where my homeboy died? Man, I just throw him some caps. Send him on his way, give him his head a pat. I mean a rub, show him some love. Paint on this shorty, don't be so rough. He's only 13 and twice he's in cuffs.